John, everyone talks about how cold their fridge is, but rarely do they ask, is the temperature consistent? Because if you look at the reviews, you'll see this mindset everywhere.
Yep, therein lies the trap, right? People equate cold with preserved because nobody's ever shown them what real preservation failure truly looks like. But really, when you think about temperature swings, they're kind of the invisible enemy inside of your refrigerator because even when everything is feeling cold, the roller coaster effect is really still breaking down your food. So if I show you what's actually happening inside of there, most standard fridges, they swing between 3 and 7 degrees all day long. And that doesn't just speak to inefficiencies, it's really destructive to what you put inside there. So if you picture that roller coaster that I was talking about before, your food is riding a temperature roller coaster, right? Down to 33, up to 40, down to 33 again, over and over, quietly 24/7. And here's what that does. When you think about when it rolls down to 33 degrees, produce is getting what you call stress chilled. That's when the internal cells of the produce are constricting, and some of them can even rupture. And then when you ride it back up to 39 degrees, right, moisture is reabsorbing into those softening tissues, and that structure is going to weaken overall. And if you do that 20, 30 times a day, that's why you're getting greens that are wilting, and fish is getting mushy, and milk is tasting flat. Even steaks are releasing half of their flavor into the pan as liquid while you're cooking it. None of these things are going to feel warm, but all of it is going to shorten the shelf life of these foods overall. Now, if you compare that with the premium cooling systems that are out there, and by that we're talking about variable speed compressors and dual evaporators and multi-point sensor systems, these are all built to hold temperature swings within plus or minus 1/2 of a degree. And the result there is that enzymatic breakdown that we're talking about is slowing down. Bacterial activity is stalling out. Moisture is staying inside your food. Flavor and structure are preserved for longer periods of time. You get foods that last, not just that are stored, right? The truth is, you can never taste temperature, but you can absolutely taste the damage it does when it's unstable. Because in preservation, cold is never going to be your goal. The goal should always be control.